What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. We're gonna get started. We'll start with Jeremy. I know you wanted to come on. I saw you in the funded trader chat. You recently got a payout. You said you lost the account, but you were able to use that money. Maybe just give us a bit of a background on who you are and what recently your success was with the payout and everything.
I've been trading for a couple of years now. The thing is, with this payout, I finally got to buy a house. So I used it to get a cheap loan at the bank. So I'm very grateful for TFT to give the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean that's like insane. Was this your first payout that you've gotten with us?
This was the first payout with you guys. Yes, I have been funded by another program a couple of years ago, and there I got also a five-figure payout, but not as much as this one.
Yeah, you definitely killed it on this one. I'm not gonna disclose the amount because I don't know if you're comfortable with doing that. But yeah, I think that a lot of people in here are just curious. You've obviously had some success with prop trading. You said you've been in it like a few years. Like what's kind of your advice to anybody right now? Maybe they have a funded account. I know you recently lost your funded account. Like how are you going to get back in the game? What advice do you have for people that are struggling right now?
I advise to everyone is that they just need to know this is a long-term game. So I've been funded a couple of times by different programs. So not only on the funded trader, you can find a lot of funding programs on web. The thing is, when you lose an account, just journal it, go on to the next. Just give up because of there is something you did wrong in in, in your journey to become a funded trader. You have patience is one of the biggest one. Greed is also a thing because I was having a bit of a lot of debt because of in my personal life a lot of stuff going on. You need to have to have a mindset for your personal stuff to deal with that and also with trading.
Yeah,
So
I agree. I think that a lot of people here are trying to figure out how to have that balance between putting in work on the charts and then spending that time away where you're clear, getting the mind clear, and getting yourself ready. So, what are you diving back into a challenge now, or are you taking a break?
I'm not taking a break. I did it the first times that I lost a challenge or an account, and it didn't work for me. So the thing is, if you want to do this long term, you have to be in the game 24/7. You will always. It's not a fear of missing out. It's just when you keep repeating what you need to do, you will get better at it. And if you just it doesn't mean that you need to get in dive into a challenge bag again. Just journal your trades, review what did you do wrong, and just do it again. It's not a
On
shame
the
to lose your account. It's just your mindset needs to be at a very high level to deal with it because most of the people, I don't know the wages in other countries, but in Belgium it's like 2K a month. If you have a payout of 4K or 6K, that's a lot of money, and you need to deal with it. That's why what I do is I have a separate mindset for my trading and a separate mindset to deal with my stuff for in personal life.
Yeah, considering in Belgium that, like you said, the average income, monthly income is 4K, and you made a multiple of that, right? A lot more than that. To better understand, like when you're in trades and you're knowing that you're making, a lot more than that, how do you hold those trades, right? Like psychologically, do you have like a target? Like you say, okay, when I make 50K, 60K, 70K, 80K, I'm done. Like how do you go about organizing that part of your strategy?
I'm always in my trading plan. I try to aim for 1 to 3s. So a risk reward ratio of 1 to 3 is always in my trading plan. If I see that the market structure will change, I would always shift my mindset and said, okay, I will go break even. Or it's not that I have a number in my head, because you can have a lot of money floating, but if your plan is yeah, how do you say that? If you just follow your plan, you will get to those 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. The thing is, some pairs are good for scalping, some are for swinging. So it depends. And also, I look a lot at the economic calendar. That's why I liked the Royal Challenge a lot, because you could trade within the news. Because I lost also an account with you guys when I was trading in the news. So that was, yeah, it was new for me, and I didn't read. I read the rules maybe a bit properly, but it's not a problem. It's just I adjust my trading with every pair. I have some rules that I set for myself for every pair. That yeah, it's just traded different. If you know what I mean. So for JBP JPY, I would swing, because there are a lot of days that are within big moves, and gold is nice for scalping. Also like US 30. Now with the strong dollar, I wouldn't advise it, but
In regards to the current market conditions, what are you basing your fundamental analysis on? I know there's a lot of sources of information out there. Is there anyone that you utilize which you think is the best?
I have one analyst that I follow on investing.com, that is Kathy Lean. I read her reports that are pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
it's kind of interesting. The more that I at least learn about managing risk, with TFT and just trading in general, if you understand fundamentals, I think it should be the foundation of your trading strategy, in my opinion. What is your take? Like, how much do fundamentals weigh versus technicals?
I would put it on. I would put it on 50% each. So
Yep.
if you take yeah, the whole process, I would say the fundamentally 50% and the technical 50%, because the technicals could be so clear, but if like now with the elections, that US 30 will boost to the upside, that you get a massive bullish candle, and the other day it just crashed. It's not technical. That's fundamental. And if you know the difference, you'll get further along with trading. But to answer your question, I fundamentally, that's for me a bigger rule in my trading plan than technically.
See that you've got a suit on in your picture here. What's your background like career wise?
So normally I'm an electrician. I don't look like an electrician, I know.
It looks like you're about to run the world.
Yeah, so the thing is, I do consultancy, so I do a little bit of everything. So I install electric chargers for vehicles. I also install solar panels. But the thing is, we have one event with our work, and then we need to put ourselves in our best suit. So that's the photo.
When you're trading and you're getting these payouts, right? And people ask, what do you do, right? You get this house, and they're like, how'd you get the house? How do you explain to them like that you're working with a prop firm online? Like, what is the average reaction that you're getting from that?
So there is a lot of disbelief still in today, because you have a lot of people that are they are quick with it, and they say it's a scam, and you will get your payout. And it's just, if you have the proof, prove them. I'm already more than 3 years in this industry, and I can prove to you it's waterproof. I have my payout in my bank account. So the thing is, just a lot of short-minded people, and you need to distract your own mindset from those people, because they will be most of the time blocking your amazing profits. Because I had a problem at home, because my parents also don't believe in trading. You will lose all your money if you do a lot of challenges. I think I spent over 3 years I spent over 10K, maybe 20K in challenges. So the thing is, I have a very good job. I could pay every time for a challenge because I still lived with my parents, but there was still a little bit of pressure. And when I blocked that pressure from my parents, my trading get better. And they saw the good side of this industry. So if you just keep working on yourself and being patient, because like I said, I am more than 3 years in this industry, it's going to go to a good end. So patience and try to avoid a bad environment for yourself.
There's a lot obviously going on in the world right now. A lot of it's affecting the markets, and it inevitably provides opportunities to people over the next 6 to 12 months. What is your vision as to how you see like the world and how it's changing, affecting the markets? Are you planning on anything big happening? Is that affecting the way that you trade, right? Like, what do you kind of think macroeconomically, like what's going on?
So with yeah, this year was a very big one with the Queen dying in UK, the shift from Boris Johnson, the shortest prime minister, also with Biden being not really the best American president.
No.
The dollar is better, but he's a little bit old.
Yeah, you could say that.
The thing is, I would like to see a lot of things retrace, like definitely stocks. It's a really good time to buy in because stocks is always for the long term. And yeah, because the US 30, S&P 500, they get a massive hit. Okay, they climbed up, but I don't know what the last months of this year will give. But I would probably go with stocks.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of opportunity with stocks. Obviously, crypto seems as though it's imploding. I personally, I've always, or at least from the last bearish market to bullish market, it's kind of like when everyone loses hope in crypto, that then becomes the time to buy. And right now, the market seems as though it's going to go to zero, right?
Yeah,
Everything's exploding. FTX owns 70% of USDT. Is USDT going to get unpegged? Obviously, that company is bankrupt. Do you dabble at all in crypto? And like, if you do, what do you think about it?
I have one vision in crypto because I'm in the, yeah, like I said, my company is consultancy. So we have IT consultants and technical consultants. And for crypto, I only like the technology behind it. It's so, the blockchain technology, it's a little bit, how do you say that? It's a little bit difficult to understand. And that's why it's not really approved in every country. But for crypto, I don't know. You have so many people that are scamming people with it, and I don't know if it holds a lot of future. The technology behind Bitcoin, yes, but all the altcoins and Bitcoins itself, I'm not really someone that will buy in at Shiba Inu at the moment or a coin like Solana. It's they all have their white papers and proof of how do you call it? It's some kind of proof that they need to put in their white paper, and it's just yeah. If you get a lot of people, like if TFT wants to make a coin, and you just say to all these people, you can buy this coin by December, it will shut up. It's yeah, there are a lot of pump and dumps and sad stories for people that are hard working for that money, and there are the smart people that understand the system that will get away with their money. So
Yeah, I think that ultimately does need to be regulation in the US and even internationally when it comes to crypto to protect from these more pump and dump situations. I think there'll always be unregulated entities and people preying on other people on the internet, right? So I think that's ultimately always gonna be available or gonna be like accessible. But the more and more that the main countries and markets can regulate it will obviously help things, and it will bring a lot more money into the crypto market. as well. One question that I had that I want to get into, what do you feel like right now is the biggest strength when it comes to your trading?
Biggest strength of my trading is my mindset. So I could make a mistake, and a couple of hours later, I would just say, "Okay, that was my fault. I will adjust my plan. I will go back to my journal, look at the trades that I did. Okay, that's what I did wrong. Next time, look after it." Yeah, it's just one big mental game, and the thing is, my mindset is very good in this industry.
What has been, so considering, you know, your mindset has been developed and at this point you're very confident, I assume that's because you've gained a lot of experience. How long, you know, has it taken you to become profitable and to be this confident in trading?
Think over 1.5 year. I think I tried a lot of challenges for myself first. So I would open demo accounts on MetaTrader for 3K. I think I flipped it to $200,000 in 3 months, but with just minimal knowledge about the market, about economics, technicals, everything. So I just was watching babypips.com and some sketchy guy on YouTube to start. And okay, it made me money, but the question is, how did it make me money? I didn't journal it back then, and that was a big mistake because if I had journaled it, I would know why did I took those trades, or did it go to my take profits? And yeah, that's really, yeah. If I can give one tip out here, is just journal, make your trading plan, and execute your trading plan. Then you will be here for a long time.
We're gonna wrap it up with one question and open it up. You've obviously made some money, some considerable money, like with trading. Like, what are your current goals, if you don't mind me asking?
My current goals is just to get for TFT definitely the max allocation of 600K funded. Then stack my profits in my own trading account, and I have a rule for myself that I will have 50% of my profits I will reinvest, 30% I will put it in a stock or in a portfolio, and 20% is to enjoy my profits and keep me motivated to go further.
That's an important thing to say, like to enjoy the profits and to stay motivated, but also it's like since you're making so much and you can put so much into these investments and these stocks, it does get to the point where if you do make a couple of the right investments, you know, maybe real estate, a fund, you can start to generate some passive income as well, which can actually start to cover your expenses too.
Yes, that's true.
That's pretty much it. So thank you guys all for hopping on the AMA. This one definitely has been one of the best ones that we had so far. Guys, best of luck. Obviously, a lot of stuff going on in the Discord, so we'll keep you updated in there. And we'll catch all of you guys on the next AMA. Talk to you guys later.